Let's start. You want to get started? Small
Yeah.
time. Right. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the podcast, Fresh Cup of Joe. We have. You might not know him by face, but if he speaks, you'll know. Because the guys right behind the camera, we have Dean Spots Brad. Is it plain Brad? Bradley?
Yeah,
Is it
it's,
short?
people
What is your
just-
real name? What is your God-given?
It's Bradley. But for short, just call me Brad.
Yeah. So
Everyone
I know
call-
you as
everyone call me
Brad. Yeah. I've never really gone deep into who exactly you are, but people know you as Dean Spots. So let's talk about it a bit. How did you get started in this whole vibe?
All right, let's start at the beginning.
Really?
More
Are we going back years and years and years?
than 10 years ago,
Holy shit. We 25 now?
2025. So more than 10 years ago, I started in 2014. I really got into cars early 2010s because used to watch a lot of Top Gear. We all used to watch Top Gear back in the day.
We
and,
all come from Top Gear days and the madness.
That's the OG for me. So
Look here, you'll never beat fucking Top I'm not saying you'll never beat. I'm saying anyone will never beat
no.
what Top Gear is.
Those guys
ever.
are top level. I love them to death, and I still watch
Yeah.
every single episode.
Their
a million
last special
times.
was such a fucking tearjerker, my
Dude,
guy.
I
Why is
cried.
it flying here? You know?
Dude, I cried. Honestly,
Yeah.
I shed a tear or two.
I think what let's just fucking walk around there, but I think what got me the most is when he saw his car from the first special.
Yes.
Because that hit.
That hits hard.
That hit, because if you watch the first special,
It's actually giving me goosebumps.
yeah, and he comes once, is that my car? Is that my car? And it was his car. Obviously, there has to be some sort of theater. They must have put it there or something. But the emotion, I just can't. You cannot beat that trio at
No.
all, and that's what got you like.
That's what got me hooked, and that's also what taught me a lot about cars. It taught me horsepower. It taught me model names, what to look out for when all these cars came out. Because obviously, South Africa doesn't get these new supercars first.
Oh,
You
definitely not.
always see it
We
online
last
first,
on
and
the
then
list, my guy.
if we're lucky, we get to see them in South Africa. But yeah, anyways, starting at the beginning, my mom actually got me a Top Gear live ticket when they came to Cape Town in 2010. And that was for
Were you at the
my
live?
birthday, yeah, the live show. They had a Pagani Zonda in there. They did some live stunts and whatever. And honestly, I think that pinpointed the beginning of all of this for me.
So before then, you were never really worried with social media or anything like that.
Social media, you must remember, this is 2010. Social media had just started. Facebook
Yeah,
had been
yeah,
running
yeah,
for
yeah.
a few years.
Yeah.
Instagram just came out.
Yeah.
It wasn't really a big deal.
No, it
to a lot of
wasn't.
people.
No. You see, most people started on Facebook and they had some sort of blog or something before the time. But you
Yes.
had nothing
I had nothing back then.
up until you went to the Top Gear Live, and
Yeah.
then from there onwards.
So yeah, we went to the Top Gear Live. That was an amazing show, and that's really what kickstarted this whole love for cars. Because you got to see them in action. You got to see cars that you thought you'd never see before. I mentioned there was a Pagani Zonda there. That was the first time I'd ever seen one, and yeah, it sort of spiraled from there. And then I went into high school in about 2014, which was great.
Wait, all up. You went into high school at 2014.
No.
Oh,
No.
No, dude. 'Cause
I
we
went-
don't know.
I
We don't know how old are you. Do you want to say your age?
I'm 26 now. I'll turn 27 at the end of this month.
Oh, you're still young.
Yeah.
You're still very young.
So in
When I
2014,
say that, guys, I'm 38. I don't think you know how old I am. 38. Just
yeah, so in grade 9, which I think was 2014, grade 9 or grade 10, somewhere around there, I started an Instagram page called Supercar Den.
Supercar Den. So that's where that was it. That was where you're starting
that
off.
was-
Zero
that was-
followers, nothing.
Yeah, that was the start of the Instagram kind of journey, because I kind of figured that you could go out to Sea Point and you could go out to Camps Bay and you'd see all these amazing cars. And I thought, you know what?
And that's just standing there.
Yeah,
You
that's
were
just
just
standing
chilling there. And then,
I thought, let's stand on the corner of a road, let's take pictures of cars and let's post them and see what happens. And there weren't too many people doing it. It was just me, a mate of mine, Ryan, another mate of mine, Mikhail, and a few other people along the way. I would say there were about maybe 10 in the whole of South Africa really doing this back in those days.
I don't remember spotting it really was like a thing. You know what I mean?
It wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
In South Africa specifically.
Oh,
obviously,
definitely.
obviously
No,
overseas
definitely was
a
a
big
thing.
But that's,
Hey, you must not get this out. You probably won't hear it much, but there's a dope
yeah,
card
there's
playing
some
music.
bass
Anyway,
going on, yeah.
just see copyright for you. But anyways, carry on.
And it was through starting that Instagram page where I started seeing a lot of spotting in the UK. That was a big thing at the time in 2014. Spotting in the UK blew up.
Yeah.
And I thought, let me do this in South Africa.
Yeah. So you just like listen, because no one else was doing it or very little. Like let's go.
Very little.
Let's go.
I mean, as I mentioned, I can probably only name about 10, including Joburg guys, Durban guys.
Yes.
So that's pretty much where the journey started in terms of social media. And I had run Supercar then from 2014, I would say, up until about 2022. And then in 2020, because I was still running both pages at the time.
Dude, that was like very recent.
Yeah.
So you had the Instagram page for quite a long time then?
Yes. I think I had it for about 6 or 7
years. And what were you mainly posting on there? Was it the spotting video-wise or pictures?
Just pictures.
Just pictures.
Pictures only. And I never really told people who I was. People didn't really know who I was.
So
I was just
you never put yourself out there?
No.
Never really?
No. Only if you had met me at a car show or whatever.
Then you'd say something.
Then you'd know. But in 2020, I decided, you know what? Done the picture thing. Let's move on to YouTube. Let's see what that's about. The biggest inspiration for me starting a YouTube channel was a guy named F Spot.
Oh yes, we all F Spot. He's
if you know,
bad dude.
Yeah,
he's a bad dude from LA.
So what he taught me was you can make basic content with basic tools, pretty much whatever's on you, for example, your phone, and you can post raw footage and people would enjoy it. And I thought, you know what, let me give it a go. No one else is doing that in South Africa.
And that's when you went on to YouTube. So you went on to YouTube in 2022. I know you were like 2020, and then not really much, but you did grow fairly quickly. Because I remember I saw you at like 100 and odd subs. Then I subbed. And then I'm like, boom, there we go. And then you were hitting bangers after bangers. And that was mad. People were loving your videos. I was loving your videos just because it was part of a whole part of the scene I never really saw. I mean, I'm from Cape Town. I have yet to see a lot of the cars you've seen because I'm never that side when they are that side.
The thing is, I put in a lot of time and effort to make sure that I got what I would consider the best content that I could get in South Africa.
No, but listen,
because look, South Africa is limiting in a lot of ways when it comes to content, especially Cape Town, and especially right now.
Oh yes, bro.
It's so difficult to make content.
You get banned for any sort of crap. Any sort of crap you get banned.
And I never ever made I never ever made the channel about me. It was never about me.
Yeah, it's about the cars.
It was always about the cars, and that's why I never showed my face on the camera. I never spoke about my personal life.
No, it's understood. It's understood. Yeah, I try not to bring personal life into YouTube.
People don't need to hear that.
I try not to bring the personal life. My stress, yes, but my personal life, people don't know about my kids and my wife and that sort of thing. But other than that, I understand why you kept that one side because you wanted to make it about the cars. And you could bang off car names like no one else.
And that's because of Top Gear.
Was that just because of Top Gear?
Yes. Purely.
Look, I watched Top Gear, but I never sunk the names of cars the way you sunk names of cars.
I just absorbed everything that Top Gear
you
gave
took
me.
it all in. These cars that you see now, like, wait, what? You know what I mean? It's something that'll stand out like Panteras and stuff like that. That are instantly recognizable. But when it comes to Ferraris, for example, Ferraris I struggle a bit with because maybe a little bit similar, and then you'll know that one is a special or whatever. And then I'm just like, oh shit, oh fuck that. And I also just watched you just literally for research purposes. Oh, that's a this and that, and that's a and then that's how I got to like your stuff more and more as you were watching because I'm like, that was here in Cape Town. You know what I mean?
So that's also one of the many reasons why I started DN Spots, the YouTube channel. I wanted to show people what South Africa had to offer.
Yeah, that you don't usually see.
A lot of the times in the comments, especially in the early days, I get a lot of comments and saying, wow, we actually have a car scene like this?
Yeah.
And it opened up a lot of eyes for a lot of people. And I think, I'm not going to say it's because of me or because of my friends or whatever, but the spotting community has never been as big as it is now.
Sure.
Everyone wants to be an Instagrammer. Everybody wants to be a YouTuber.
And how do you feel about that? Like when you come to a spot and it's like fucking 20, 30 guys standing there and you're like, And I know you with a phone, you should basic, right? You just with a phone, no mic, no gimbal, no nothing.
Basic. I like to make my life easier. Yeah. Everything is done on
But that's also why you're super stealth. When you're there, you don't make a scene of yourself. You're just like in the crowd and stuff. But I mean, How do you like it when it's like fucking when the scene is just and you like want to get this content? You're like, what the
This,
fuck is
this
going on, man?
the scene has become a bit flooded. Not that that's a problem. It's good, but the problem becomes when these kids, because let's face it, they are kids. They're all under 18.
Yeah,
Um, they kind of push the boundaries a little bit.
especially I think that the last one, M City, that one was a bit. What was a bit erg, bro.
Yeah, okay, apart from the BM runs and stuff like that, when it comes to supercar stuff, a lot of people can't contain their excitement, which is understandable. Look,
Yeah,
we get
same,
excited
same.
around we get excited around these cars, but at the end of the day, it's all about respect. And I'm sorry to say, but from what I've personally seen,
Same.
there's no respect.
I'm 100% agree with you. Just so you're not alone, but it's true. The people don't.
I hate to see it. I mean, I hate to say it, but it's just what I've personally seen, and there's a lot of disrespect not only to car owners but to other spotters. Everyone's trying to flex. Oh, I saw this car, but I'm not going to tell you where it is. This, that,
Oh,
and the
that's
other.
a lot of
Like
shit.
gatekeeping.
That shit though. That is shit though.
It's making the scene a little bit
Look,
toxic.
I do, and that's also why I get why they keep private events. I get why. I get 100% why people have private events, and then I see it on YouTube. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that was happening. But I didn't know that was happening in the sense of, shoot, I'm kind of glad also I didn't know it was happening because, man, how would that have looked if there was, 40 other guys there trying to get the shot?
Look, I don't have an issue with it. I mean, geez, bring everyone. Just have a look at these cars and enjoy them, but be respectful.
Yeah.
Don't
yeah.
overwhelm the owner. Don't say rev it. Don't say do a burnout because
Fuck that fuck.
let's not get into that. Let's not get into that. But I think it's also come around because of this whole M culture that started because there was a big M boom for the last 2 or 3 years.
Oh yeah.
Spinning has become
the norm.
Massive now,
especially in public roads.
And because of that as well, I feel like that also plays a role in going to these supercar events where these kids who now have gone to an M show
think it's the same.
Seen people spinning, revving, doing whatever, which we all enjoy. Let's be honest, we enjoy it.
For the thumbnail, for the content.
But then they bring that to the supercar owners and supercar events,
and it's not the same thing.
It's not the same thing. Look, you will get supercar guys that will rev their cars up for you if they want to.
Like you. P12 Vantage, just watching one video. Anyways.
Yeah, the scene is in a bit of a weird state at the moment, but I feel like it'll correct itself.
Yeah, I think as it gets more of a norm, it's because it's not been happening. That's why.
Yeah, but look, these kids are going to grow up one day.
And then realize their ways. And then go, listen,
they'll be more mature.
Just respect it. Just respect it. But I mean, you have been seeing some gems, my guy. For example, that last thing at Stellenbosch with the 300 SL Gullwing, I've not seen a 300 SL Gullwing in person. I've yet to see one. As much as I love Mercedes-Benz, I've yet to see one in person. And you saw that cream one of the red interior, which is, I think, the perfect spec.
Yeah, it's a lovely spec, that car. It's the only one in the country at the moment.
The white with the red. Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean for now? What do you mean?
We'll leave it there.
Oh, because I know you know what's happening now. I don't know if you know this yet. But the embargo thing with the statute of limitations on 300 SL shape has surpassed. So people are making reps now. And I don't know if are we gonna start seeing reps around, and then you're gonna have to start looking and is that a rep?
Or reps are currently being built in Cape Town. There's a company that sort of works with us, and they build 250 Ferrari 250 California replicas, and now they're starting to do the 300 SL Roadsters.
Yeah, but that's on the SLK platform, the Mercedes SLK platform. And that's what I'm saying. We're going to start, maybe not now, but soon we'll start seeing reps. And then you're going to have, will it be as special to see a real one? I don't know. If you're going to see reps also there or reps around, I don't know.
I'm just going to throw that out there. I don't like replicas.
All replicas?
All replicas.
All replicas.
I don't like it. If it ain't the real thing, don't bother. And I know that that's going to be a bit controversial because some people,
my guy, why not?
some people want something as close to an original as they can get, which I understand, and for a fraction of the cost, I do understand that. Like a 250 California right now is going for about 20 to 30 million dollars. Who can
So
afford
a
that?
rip would be the most logical.
Yeah, but
Most
if it's
wallet
not
friendly.
original, keep it
So you like the original vibes rather.
original all the way.
Original vibes rather. And you get to see this Lambos and stuff. Like, for example, pisses me off though, but like Lambos Aventadors with a Cantani in person, I mean, that's gotta be such a hoot and a half to see in person. I've never seen one. I've never seen one, guys. I don't get into supercars because I don't go to much of them. I wanted to go to the rally this year, hopefully. They're gonna have the rally from Waterfront again. Is that happening
The
again?
Cape 1000.
Cape 1000.
Yeah, should
I
happen.
would love to go to that one. So hope when that one is happening, I'll at least try and go. But I'm not someone that does the whole supercar thing. I'll leave it up to Brad to do that. You can do that all day long, sir. And you're gonna keep going with this whole thing. What do you
Yeah,
think? Where are you gonna go from now?
it's a bit of a
Where do you
difficult
see
one.
yourself?
That's I'm even asking myself that question. Um, where do you go from here? I mean, look, at the end of the day, my next goal is to buy a car.
Mhm.
You
Can
know,
we say what you're riding now? No, you don't want to get in it.
I mean, at the moment, I'm just driving a Corsa.
There you go. There you go. You can do anything, guys. You can do
Simple,
anything. Yeah, I come
simple,
from Central Life. It's all good.
yeah, simple. I mean, I
And
couldn't.
also, that's nice because when you drive these cars, they're always very special to you. It's not like you come into your car and go, I'm driving a 300 Mercedes, for example, and
Yeah,
you
so
get
just
into something a little bit older that is special, but you're like, the power, you know what I mean? But
yeah, so
everything you get into is special. It's got to feel pretty awesome. I mean, there's a white Supra here.
a white
That is your
Super.
guys. It is sold.
Yes, okay. Let's put this into context first for the people who don't know, because I haven't really publicized this.
Hmm?
I work for a company called Motor Village.
You want it? You want to publicize it?
Yeah, but I mean, I don't
Because
talk.
now
I
people are
don't.
gonna come. They're gonna come at you, there, bro.
No, I don't mind.
Okay.
It, I have kind of wanted to keep that to myself because it's my working life.
That's why I say
I
if you
don't
want me
want.
to put it in, I can put it in.
No, put it in. That's fine.
Okay, cool, cool.
I've just never really said it on the channel. Never.
I think that you can put two and two together.
Yes, you can.
You
But you see,
can,
but
you
that's
can.
why I leave it up to the
Okay,
audience. I'd
okay,
rather
okay.
leave it up
Check
to the
it, this
audience
guy
than.
tried to pull
It's not that I'm
director
trying to
moves.
hide that I'm
Yes,
working
yes, I
there
get you.
or that I'm ashamed of work. Of course I'm not. I love working there. It's a job that I've always wanted. Like
Yeah, it's three
when
bucks.
when I started spotting, that's ultimately where I wanted to end up. So I'm living my dream at the moment.
Must be nice.
And yeah, it's actually a little bit weird talking about it now because I've never really spoken about it
No,
before.
but I said you're speaking
But I
about it.
mean,
You're opening up.
I'm,
It's good.
yeah, but
It's good.
I'm proud to be working
Release.
there. We have amazing cars. We have an amazing team.
Yes.
So just for those who don't know, Motor Village is a dealership based in Tokai. We sort of buy and sell cars. We do supercars, classic cars,
You have a
modern
lot of
classics.
special stuff there. Eh?
Yeah, we've had Lamborghini Aventador, Lamborghini Countach, BMW M1, Toyota Supra. The list goes on and on and
Yeah,
on.
and that's the only Supra you guys have. Is that the only one? That white one.
Yeah, it's the only one that we have had come through our doors. I mean, how often does a Supra come past?
And that one's it's a manual 2 turbo.
Non-turbo.
Oh,
It's
okay,
fully
okay,
stock.
okay, okay.
Fully stock apart
I
from
saw
the body
interior,
kits and the wheels.
Is that the Fast and Furious one body kit?
Yes.
I was gonna say it looked very familiar.
It is the Fast and the Furious body kit, but it just doesn't have the wing. Obviously, it's the stock wing.
The wing, we can talk. Nah, wing is fine. No wing, I'm fine. I'm 100% fine with no wing. But it's a manual, and it's the non-turbo.
Yes.
At least it's another auto and non-turbo.
Yes,
So
yeah,
it is special, but that car is sold.
Yeah,
And that
so-
car is at Timo Hall today. If you want to, you saw it here. Wow,
Yes,
what
yeah,
a
so
treat.
we're at Team Hall today, and I brought through the Supra, and we've also got a V12 Vantage.
But that that V12 Vantage, that carbon bits on the bonnet, stock.
Stock. Yeah, so it's got the carbon on the bonnet, it's got the carbon front splitter, and it's got a carbon rear diffuser.
Yeah. Please forgive me.
And it's a
people.
manual.
I didn't see that.
And it's a manual.
I didn't see that because, guys, forgive me. I might be a car person, but there's a lot about cars I don't know. And Aston Martin, for example, I don't really go into that. I've seen maybe one other V12, seen it, but not heard it.
Yeah, so V12 Vantages, you don't actually see too many these days. It's mainly the V8s.
Yeah, so I've seen V12 in Newland somewhere years ago. But like I said, I've seen it in pass by because I could see the badge V12 on the back.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's so nice, but I've never heard it. And then he named one for us today, which is lovely. which is lovely. And then the Supra you drove here.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so those cars can be seen by Motor Village.
Yes.
Are they still standing there?
Yeah, they
Can
should,
you go there and go look at them?
yeah, they should be there within the next week or two. Yeah,
Okay. But you say it's sold, so no one can buy them,
yeah, no, unavailable.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
Unless you swoop in with a bit more of a higher price and the buyer wants to buy it. But yeah, I don't know. You want to cut it there? You alright?
yeah, no, I mean,
Yeah, there was a nice chat with Brad from DN Spots. If there's anything else you want to talk about, my guy, we want to release. What you want to say?
yeah, no,
Anything
just
to the people? What you doing right now? Hot Wings vibes. What you
yeah.
got going on?
So, well, okay, let's talk a little bit about this year before we cut it off.
This 2025, yeah.
2025. I've kind of planned it out to be a big year in terms of the channel.
Are we making some
we-
massive changes?
We not changes, but we're going to be doing an international event. I
What do
won't
you
say
mean?
I won't say too much yet.
When you say international, somewhere else or have it here?
No,
international.
I'll be going overseas. It has. I think it gives it away if I say it, but it's it's a place we visited before.
Okay, okay,
And
okay,
we're going to
okay.
be doing some awesome content there. I am looking to buy a car. I'm not going to say which car.
Wait,
but we
you have an idea already what you want? Is it
Yes.
something mad or
Well,
just a step
if you
up?
watch the channel, you'll know.
And I won't lie, I've been on a bit of a TikTok binge right now, so I haven't been watching a lot of YouTube. If you have kids, you know that your TV doesn't play YouTube all day; it plays Cocomelon and whatever else. But I mean, you're already looking out for something special.
I'm ready for the next step, and it's going to be.
Are you gonna be modding it? Are you gonna be building it? So
No,
you
no,
want to
no,
buy
no,
it,
no,
keep
no,
it
no.
stock,
Keep
but
it
enjoy,
Yes.
and that's coming to the channel.
Yes.
Don't say anything, man. Don't mess up everything here unless you want to. I don't know.
No, it will be launched on the channel. I don't know when. I don't
So it's
know
already
when.
a done deal.
No, it's not a done deal. I'm still looking for the right car.
Oh,
So
full of shit,
I'm,
are we?
I'm hoping that it's going to be this year. If
Uh.
not, definitely next year.
But you want to do that. You want to
Yes.
step up in a car and you want to start, going to the places with your own car and making that special on
Yeah.
YouTube. That
So
would be
that's
so
so
much
that's
fun.
so that's sort of the next phase of the channel, if you
So
will.
so that's coming.
International events and doing stuff with my own car.
Ooh, lovely. I
Yeah.
can't wait. I can't wait, guys. Please, if you haven't yet, follow DN Spots. YouTube, TikTok, are you on everything?
YouTube and Instagram, dude. I don't like TikTok.
No,
I'm
listen,
sorry.
I'm on TikTok. I know, it's fine. I'm on TikTok lately. I also don't like TikTok. I'm on TikTok just because people are like, yeah, you get views there. And then, like, you stay more up to date. And I was like, let me post my random shit there. And then have YouTube just separate to the random shit. Because I want to put the podcast out. I want to start enjoying speaking to guys rather than coming. I mean, I come to an event and then boom, you there for like 2 seconds. Hey, man, what's up? And then that's it. You know what I mean?
I've actually always wanted to start a podcast myself,
Go for it. Go for it.
and chat
Have me
to
on anytime.
and chat to some of the more bigger names out there. And
No, I don't DM anybody, so I wouldn't know if I can get the bigger names in. You're like the biggest name, one of the biggest names in Cape Town right now. Biggest content, most regular watch, most regular getting awesome views on your
I must be
videos.
honest. I'm surprised that the channel is still doing as well as it is.
No, it's because people know what is coming, what is expected, and what's new. So then that's why they watch. And I mean, I still come up with the Sports video come up because I have my notifications on. Boom, let me watch it for a bit. And sometimes I watch the first bit, and my daughter comes in and Daddy, I want to watch something else, and then unfortunately I have to cut off, and then that's why maybe I don't catch up.
But you see, that's also the reason why content is so slow. I mean, I think I post about 12 to 14 videos a year, so that's almost one a month.
I think last year you were busy, man. Last year you were busy
Yeah, but I think it was still 14 videos in total
for the whole year.
for the whole year, and we amassed, I think, 1 million views out of those 14.
Ooh,
So yeah,
glorious.
last year was my biggest year so far in terms of views.
And growth and stuff, and hopefully this one's gonna be much bigger, guy. Hopefully
I'm
there's
hoping so.
100K this year. 100K. Let's go. We are now.
25,500 at the moment.
Shussy boy, 100K this year, people. Come on, no. Thank you very much for coming on.
One can only dream, but yeah, no, thank you so much.
Pleasure, bro. I'd really like to get to know you. Yeah, it's really nice.
I mean,
to
yeah,
speak to you, but
just giving you a bit of insight.
so I wanna
as to
come
where I
run after you and be like,
started
"Hey, what's up, man? Hey, fucking run again." You know what I mean? But it's nice chatting to you, getting to know you, but seeing the person behind the phone that you normally just hear. And also, my wife was like, "Oh, he sounds so nice." I'm gonna tell you some now. And she's probably not gonna see this piece, but she's like, "He sounds really nice. He's very well spoken." And then I come here and talk all the nonsense. You know what I mean? You know. But then you get this guy that's so well spoken and yeah, but okay, sure. Thank you very much.
No, thank you so
I'm gonna
much.
cut it here. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Follow on Spotify. And watch this. I think it's on Spotify and on YouTube. Okay?
Was this
Sure.
going on YouTube?
Do you want it on YouTube?
Yeah.
Well then sure. Sure, bro. Thank you very much.
Thanks for watching, guys.